Right then. Excuse me. Hazula. Why, hello. Just my chair. There we go. Yeah. Right, cool. Excuse me. Okay then. Think I am ready. Ready to rock and roll. How you doing today, Haz? How's your day been actually? Let's see. I think the first thing I'm gonna do is probably... Ah! Hello! Hello, Queen. Thank you for the 20-month tier 3 resub. Good morning. Or actually, good afternoon. How are you doing? Loud. You know, I was actually just thinking before the stream, or actually I was thinking about this last night probably, that I should probably change the sub sound during Dead Brush streams just so it's a bit more chill. I immediately forgot and immediately got jump scared. Lil. Oh dear. Good, Haz. I'm glad to hear that. Good. Oh, excuse me. Right then. Ah, you got sick during work, so you had to walk home early, but otherwise you're good. Oh, okay then. I hope you feel better soon though, Queen. That's unfortunate. Good that you're home though, so you get to relax and chill out. Why, hello there, Saga. And Jenna, welcome. I was debating what I want to do first. That's why I'm like kind of rotating this around. There's two things I want to do. Hello there, Guy. I either want to do the teeth immediately, or I just want to like add a bit of like wrinkles and such to the creature. But I think I might do the teeth first. You just made a bit of progress on Ael's Lego noodle. Ooh, wait, really? Damn, that sounds cool, Haz. And hello, Valdero, welcome. You think it's just a temporary episode? More than likely, yeah, more than likely. You never know, it could have also just been nerves. You know, since you're still new there, aren't you? So it could have just been a case of being nervous or something. Completely normal, completely natural. And something that'll go away in time? Right, yeah. Let's go do the teethies first then. Let's go do the teethies. So for that, I've got the template over here. You've been watching some spooky stuff. Ooh. How very spooky. Let me think. Did I start recording? No, good. Oh, yeah, I did start recording. Whoops. Ah, Trevor Henderson, yeah. I don't really know much. I don't know much about him myself. I know that he's a guy behind like Siren Head and like a bunch of other similar things. I know people love him, so I can only imagine it must have been really entertaining to watch. Oh yeah, Queen, right, that makes sense actually, of course. Yeah, of course. Well, as I said, wishing you the best of luck. Let me think. Can I just nick one of these claws down here? I probably could actually. Start the recording. Let's just grab a random claw. Maybe this one here looks like a good claw to get. Oh, where's the... There it is. Grab that one. I'm just going to yeet that one off to the side. Yeet! Wait, that's not what I wanted. Yeet! There we go, I accidentally yeeted everything to the side there. There we go, masked. And I can use this, oh, whoops, for the teeth. Let's see, just quickly realign that a little bit more. There we go, that's better. Right then. So I'm not going to be doing like very subtle teeth here. I'm definitely not going to do anything like big or extravagant because it's just going to be like a bit of a, not really a smirk per se, I guess more like a bit of a snarl. And I do want that to just be like one big canine. Just all canines going to poking out like this. In fact, before I do that, I should probably just embed the mouth in a little bit more. Hello, Codes. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good time zone, even. And I also just want to get this a different material because right now I really can't stand the shadows. Shadows are a bit too obnoxious. Right then, let's just embed the mouth inward. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well, like aggressively snarling. This way as well. If I like do this and embed the mouth in slightly, what I can then also do is I can actually make the inside of the mouth green. So it might not appear very much in the actual final, but it will just give like a bit of a hint to see inside the color of the mouth. Bit of subtlety in it. What am I making? I am making a commission for Dragon Queen. You can see in the bottom left-hand corner the design of the creature. It's like an alien spider dragon. And it'll be cool. Let's see, let's just embed that all the way inwards. In fact, no, let's enable sculptures mode. Okay then, Codes, I'll see you later then. Have a wonderful day. Ooh, Queen, that'd be amazing. I'll have to admit, like, I know it'll take a while, right? I know it'll take a while. But I do really want to just see, like, how I can do the wings. Obviously not in this. You know, definitely not in this one. We've obviously already settled on, like, how it's going to look. But you gotta admit, right? Shriek's wings are beautiful. It'd be really fun to draw them. Shinehead is probably it's probably the best known spooky cryptid he's made. I love almost every single one of his creations, like Cartoon Cat and Longhorse, even the guy with the upside down head. Ah, I've heard of Cartoon Cat and Longhorse a lot. I've like ever since I made the Siren Head creation in Spore, I've had people just, oh my god, the sheer volume of requests is what I'll say. It's the absolute sheer volume of requests to do them to. It's absolutely nuts. I did look up, I think I looked up the Cartoon Cat and it just looked really creepy. But then again, no, it's not really my kind of thing though. But I can see that a lot of people really like it. Which is good, you know, good for them. Right, there we go then. So we've got that in place. And now I can add in the teethies. One sec, got a message on Discord. He's just a curious cinnamon. Interesting. And yeah, Codes, I appreciate it. Thank you, mate. I'll see you later as well then. And Ale! Good times and you too, my friend. Welcome. Right then, let us start embedding some little teethies in. In fact, let me just double check where the teeth are. Okay, yeah, that's actually about right. If anything, it's a bit bigger and a bit more pointed backwards. It's a bit more like that. Just thinking. Okay, yeah. I was thinking for a moment as to how exactly I was going to do the teeth, because you know in some animals, whenever they snarl, you only really see like the bottom teeth. I was debating, do I want to do that? And I figured, nah, to be honest, I can just do it like this. Because a lot of it's going to be so pretty much covered anyway, there's no point like spending lots of time making it perfect. You're imagining a wolf snarling? Kind of, same actually. Yeah, I'm kind of imagining this a bit like a wolf, mostly because wolves have like the best snarls, don't they? I think it's going to be like around the back teeth here where it's going to look really pronounced. Oh, whoops. Wait, come on. Yeah, wolves and big cats. Oh, whoops. Normally, whenever I do try to do like a large, expressive snarl, it's normally like wolves I go for. They by far just have like the best. Well, I guess yeah, most expressive is probably the word for it, isn't it? But they're just like crazy. Let's see, let's do a bit more to the left. Good, a bit more down there. Thank you. Okay then. Right, so we've got all of that in place then. I think because of that little reference you just sent me then, I should probably make these ones here a bit smaller. Let's see, is that even going to be visible? Kind of visible actually. That just looks kind of weird to me, to be honest. Eesh, that looks horrible. Let's see, I'll see if I can fix that in a moment. Let's just go ahead then and mask that. And carry on the other teeth first. My top 3 big cats are tigers, snow leopards, and cat leopards. Yeah, same. Although for me, it's tigers, snow leopards, and then lions. I do think lions are really cool. Oh, actually, or maybe lynx. The crocodiles, many other cats, many other animals can't say the same. Oh, what, for jaguars? Yeah, true. Jaguars are really badass, aren't they? And leopards as well. Like, I don't know what it is. It kind of feels like, aside from snow leopards, of course, it always kind of feels like that leopards and jaguars are a bit not forgotten per se, but not quite as memorable. And yet, they're some of like the strongest cats. It's crazy what those ones can do. Underrated, that's the word, thank you. Yeah, very underrated. Yeah, true that, Queen. That's very true. I think for panthers, it might be a case of, because they're like purely dark, it might be some sort of ingrained fear, like of the shadows, and it's a creature like stalking the shadows, all that kind of stuff. I think with things like panthers, it's a bit more story-making potential, and I mean in terms of like old legends and myths and folklore, all that kind of stuff. I think anyway. That's just like my guess off the top of my head. You ever play guitar at 10 in the morning? Probably back when I used to try and learn, actually. Pandas are just black jaguars or cougars. You can apparently see the pattern. Oh, that's very, very true, actually, yes. If you look up, like a photo... Okay, that's loud. Give me a sec. Sorry, that music was like startlingly very loud. In fact, yeah, Queen, like if you look at the photo you sent me of the leopard's teeth, you can actually see the spots in it there. If you ever look up like any panther photo, there's a pretty likely chance you can see the jaguar spots. It's kind of cool, really, isn't it? I think it's pretty cool. Whoops. Go back over there. Right there now, if I flip that over, that should be... Yep, good, that's just about perfect. And then if I do the same on the other mouth, perfect. Cool, just the way I wanted. Oh, whoops. Queen, do you want me to redo the snarl? Shall I just redo it entirely then? Alright. I'll look up a wolf snarl anyway, since you mentioned it. Let's have a look then. So for a wolf snarl, excuse me. How am I going to do this? Let me just mask all of that off. It's like I was saying, I was trying to go for something subtle. But I'll make it a lot more exaggerative. Yeah, I said I was just going to make it a subtle one. But you keep mentioning different animal snarls, so I'll make it a lot more exaggerative. Excuse me. Ooh, that looks weird. Need to give it some gums as well, aren't I? Yep, I'll do that as well then in a bit, which is no problem. Let's give you some bit more pronounced lips then, to cover up all of that. Let me see. It's also much more pronounced, that bit up there too. No, I think I want to inflate that actually. Let's try that. Oh god, there's a motorcycle outside. Oh no, that's not a motorcycle, it's fucking drill. Yeah. Bloody drills. Yeah, construction does suck, indeed. Though then again, though, to be fair, so far I am a little bit. I am at least glad that they've not been doing it on the weekends. They've been doing it at stupid times in the evening, which is annoying. But at least it's not on the weekend. And the last time we had construction downstairs, they were doing it at like fucking 8 in the morning on a Saturday, and it was absolutely ridiculous. Right then. I think that's okay. Let me have a think. Now, so if you wanted like more mammalian teeth, I guess realistically I should make all these stumpier. Who's the scariest, most badass snarl in your opinion? I also want chat answers. The scariest, most badass snarl? I'd say a wolf probably. Although, to be fair, I've never really thought about it. But yeah, I'd have to say a wolf. I don't know what it is, there's just something about a wolf snarl that just seems like almost haunting in a way. Tigers, I don't know what it is, like a tiger snarling to me just looks really cool. But a wolf snarl to me looks kind of off-putting in a good way. Like it, you know, as it should. It's an animal threatening you, isn't it? So it should look off-putting. Then again, no, I think it might be because I got attacked by a dog once, so I think it might just also be ingrained into my head. Whenever that has a whenever that's a man cave, want me to put my bedroom window, someone plays loud music, practicing when I want to sleep. Ah, if you can got to snarl, you deserve every white head at courses, yeah. And no, Queen, actually, because when it comes to wolves, if you look up any photo of a wolf snarling, it's completely their front. Like, they do not, they don't change where the back of their teeth, or sorry, where the back of their lips are moving, whatever. They only show the front teeth. I think it's all the gum. I think that's what it is. It's the more gum you see, the more, like, in fact, I remember I was having this conversation when I was working on EXO. When I was adding like all the gum and saliva and such to EXO, about how whenever you can see those kind of features on an animal, it just kind of makes it look almost insane, and that's a lot scarier. Badgers? That's a fair point, actually. Badgers, I find, are almost very forgettable animals. Not, you know, like obviously, not in any bad way. What's going on there? What the hell? There we go. That was a bit weird. Anyway, yeah, when it comes to badgers, I always find I just tend to just forget about them, to be honest. Never really thought of a badger snarling. Whoops. There we go. So that's a bit more of a mammalian teeth look there. Just bring those forward a little bit more, I think. That's a lot more spacious than I intended, but I guess it works though. But I've got that really annoying gap in between. Fuck. Spacious is more natural. Oh, I guess that's what you want. Right then, one sec. On Discord. Right then, yeah. Right, so gum. Now I want to do the gums next. And for that, fortunately, it could be very nice and simple. So all I really have to do is this. Because you want to draw the new Godzilla design, but you're absolutely knackered. Wait, new Godzilla design? Do you mean from the anime that I was talking about yesterday? No. Was that the day before? I can't even remember. Yeah, that was the day before, wasn't it? On Tuesday. I was recording yesterday. Sorry. Time's gonna blur together a little bit. Ah, interesting. Let's extract that. Oh god, not that much. I subtract that by about, yeah, to about 0.002. That's still a bit too much. Oh, whoops, 0.001. I can work with that. Oh wow, it's okay. That's actually really cool then. Oh, I need to see that sometime. How am I gonna do this? That's not gonna work, is it? Right, I should delete that then, and instead, oh, what the fuck is that? That was horrible. Okay, good, yes, looking at that, right, I should delete that then. And while I'm at it, I should also put all the teeth in that layer. Right, what's gonna be a different way then? I think if I just get like a cube. Oh, Jenna, Mamba, do you mean like the Black Mamba? That sounds about right, actually, that the honey badger can eat that, yeah. I know that the Black Mamba is like some crazy venomous snake, isn't it? And I know that you're right, like there is some creature out there, probably the honey badger, that can actually eat it fine, because just why not, I guess. Let's see, so if I want to get something like that going on then. I think that's realistically all the gum it needs. Yeah, honey badgers are pretty damn hardcore, aren't they? It's funny though, because when you first mentioned badger, I thought you meant like the little really chill badgers that you get in Britain. Like, you know, the little black and white ones that you see like in little children's books. That's what I thought you meant at first. But now that you talk about honey badger, yeah, I can definitely see that. Bloody hell, Gee. Yeah, just reading that now, Jesus. Yo, can you imagine actually, now that you'll mention it, can you imagine if enough time went past where the honey badger could evolve into like more of an apex predator? Can you imagine how badass such a creature would be? I mean, I guess, like, maybe technically it's already considered an apex predator, but I mean, like, something very, very large and big. Like, the size of a, like, the size of a big cat kind of size. But with all the same resistances. That'd be ridiculous. Have you guys seen a new show coming to Disney Plus called WandaVision? I'm pretty hyped for it. I haven't, no. What is that about? WandaVision. The first thing it makes me think of is the show Fairly Odd Parents. And then a wand, so like, I guess like any magical things actually. Let's see. Quite like that shape. That makes sense, Guy. Yeah, I can see that. Give me a sec to have my tea. Oh then, good cup of tea. Wait, was it really? Sai? Did it take that long for the message to show? Oh, it's not showing at all. Oh crap. Hold on. Did I accidentally disable it? I did. Whoops. That's my fault, actually. Give me 1 second. And I will do a ping for that now. I guess it makes sense, actually. I did think it was a little bit quiet today. Whoops. There we go. Right, thank you, Sai. Yeah, whoops, that's completely my bad. It's about the characters Wanda and Vision from the Marvel movies. You've just seen the trailer and... Wait, hold on. Oh wow! Oh, that's what it's about. Interesting. Okay, then. Oh, that actually sounds pretty cool. But Vision is dead in the movies, and Wanda in the comics has reality been about. Yeah, that's right. Because in the comics, Wanda is like one of the most powerful beings in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, or Marvel Comic Universe, I should say. Like Wanda is crazy strong, and we actually see a bit of that in Endgame, or I'm not sure. It's trippy. Oh, okay then. Right, let me think. So Sai, do not get it then if it's from the bot. That's kind of weird. Hello, Kitsune, welcome. Right, then that should be enough of that wolf reference. I shouldn't need any of that anymore. I think that's about all I need for the face thus far. Yep, cool, right, I like the look of that. Good morning, Mindwolf. Right, so in that case, now that all that's done, I need to duplicate the entire headpiece over here. So let's just... Yeah, there you go, do that instead. And we'll rename that one to... What do we rename it to? Rename it to... In fact, that one could be head... template. And now this one over here is like the actual thing. Okay, so we've got that one there. In fact, that should all already be masked. So in that case, let's go back over here then. I now need to unmask everything. Unmask that, unmask that, unmask that, unmask that. Unmask all of those. Oh, whoops, that's already unmasked. Those, good. Those. And is there anything else? Yep, the feathers over here. Spikes over there. And that should be everything. So now, if I try to move this entire thing... Nope. There we go. What would dragon snarls look like? I don't really know, to be honest. Like, there's not very many reptiles that snarl, is there? So you can't really compare it to a reptile. Like, I guess the closest thing to a snarling reptile is a crocodile basking. Or basking, however you pronounce it. I think it's basking. Basking. The American way. But otherwise, though, yeah, no, I personally imagine it something like... no, I don't know. You can't really compare it, can you? Well, hello there, Mac. Let's see, let's try and sync those two together like that. And hello, Maver, as well. Can we hear your American impression? No. Mostly because I wouldn't know what to say. Oh, wait, I know one word to say. Route. That is a thing, like if you want to trigger British people, say route. Not route, route. It just sounds so bizarre to us. You gotta take the next route. It's just weird. Give me a sec. And save. I think it depends on the dragon. Oh, if the dragon can move their lips, yeah, true. I mean, if they can speak, like, if a dragon can speak, then I think it'll snarl like, maybe kind of like, No, I can't think of anything. Like, I actually can't think of any animal that snarls on the back of their teeth. Is there one? Because the only creatures I can think of that snarl revealing their back teeth are basically, like, fiction. Or, like a cat and a dog when they're chewing. You know? But that's not actually snarling though, is it? They're just trying to make space so that they can chew at the back of their mouth. Otherwise though, like, most long-snout animals are either like reptiles and mammals, aren't they? And mammals snarl at the front of their teeth, and reptiles don't snarl at all, as far as I can think of. Well, they don't, like, I guess they hiss, but still not in the same way as a mammal. Yeah, no, I legitimately can't think of any, like, how a dragon would actually snarl. Bro, I'm trash, what a name. Thank you for the follow, welcome. You're Canadian and it always makes fun of how Americans pronounce our, like, wait. Oh, our as like Oz, they hiss or bellow. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like, when it comes to, if I try to think of, like, any reptile snarling, the first thing that comes to mind is a crocodile. And they're not snarling, are they? Because their teeth are, like, attached to their gums, or they don't have lips, or whatever it is. So just kind of like, it's one great big bony amalgamation, isn't it? And it just looks like teeth showing, and they just open their mouth a little bit more, and it looks sinister. And that's it, really, isn't it? Let's see. Right, happy with that so far, then? Right, just thinking. I am just thinking intensely. I think I pretty much have all the features I want down for the creature itself. Annie! Hello, Annie. How you doing today? Do you think dragons flare up their scales look bigger? They probably could, actually. Depends on the scale type of the dragon. But it probably could. You now got me thinking of basil geese from Monster Hunter. Okay, just thinking. I think I'll just dive in. Let's go ahead then. We'll just get all of these my alphas, which are under there. Hello, Mega Flame, and thank you. Yeah, sometimes the playlist does have some really good music. And other times it's bloody noisy. Yeah, that's true, Queen. I think it does, actually. It's a bit loud for a chill stream. Okay, then. It's loud today because apparently it was too quiet yesterday. I guess you can never find a good evening, can you? There we go, I'll turn it down just a little bit. Right, let me think then. So, Americans talk in all sorts of ways. Being from Massachusetts, I have a hint of Bostonian. So you turn into a TF2 scout. Oh yeah, of course. I mean, America is so huge. Like, yeah, there's like all sorts of different dialects and accents. Even in England, little tiny old England, we have different accents here. I grew up in London, but apparently in London I sounded posh. Don't really know how, but cool. Let me think. Right, so in terms of scales, so the scale's going to be like little round, petite ones, I think. Let me think. That might be contextual to some places, actually. Or that. That might be a good one, actually. Let's have a look at that. Maybe not. I think my best choice of scale is probably going to have to be this one here. Which just crashed. ZBrush. Okay, thanks, game. You sound posh, yet you've never been to London in your life, and you're British. Huh. It's funny, isn't it? The thing is, though, right, is that I grew up in southwestern London. And so, like, I don't know how to describe it, but there's just like a certain accent I'm just used to over there. And I've got no idea how it is that I came to sound like, according to like my teachers and my school and whatever, at the time, I always sounded posh. And I've got no idea why or how. But I guess, you know, this is not really a bad thing. I don't mind if I sound posh, it's better than sounding, you know, poncy. When I hear back my voice, I almost feel out of place because of your accent. Oh no! It's kind of funny, really, isn't it? Let's just import those again. According to Cambridge University, Tabasco in the UK is pronounced with an A, which is like an R sound. In the US, it's with an A, which is like a sound in bats. So it's like, yeah, that's right, Si, actually. I could have told you that, in fact. Whenever I hear like an American say bask, it sounds like they're basking. They're basking. Whereas for me, it's bask. I remember we talked about this actually a while ago, about how when you compare like British and American accents, the British ones always sound so like just miserable and like basking. But then if you go to the American ones, like they're really hyper and excited, like, oh my god, they're basking, you know? They're basking! I gotta go to the next route! Fucking route. That's such a triggering word. Hey Loki, hello Loki. Yeah, you guys do sound hyper. Like, you compare British and American accents, and it's such, like, you know, really exaggerate it. We just sound so miserable and grumpy, and you guys just sound so excited and hyper. And then, yeah, there's the Australians, and they just sound like they just sound angry hyper. And then the Scottish people just sound completely pissed. Unless it's Snow. I love Snow's accent. Right. Same Gee. I don't know what it is, I really like why can't I approve that? Someone approve his message. I don't know what it is, but I really like Scottish accents too. And Australians. There we go, thanks. The reason why, by the way, I'm not actually doing anything right now is because I'm about to do the scaling. I'm about to like add in like a bunch of scale textures. But as is always the case of detailing, you have to make sure that everything's completely done. I'm just thinking in my mind, is there anything that I want to change first before I do scales? I think I'm pretty much there, aren't I? The bot was like crazy, but yeah, Twitch doesn't like fucking Scots, apparently, true. Give me one sec. And then I will add a bit more texture in a moment. There we go. Right, pen. Thing. You can't see anything. Then refresh. Oh, that may be a bit high res. Hold on. No, okay, I think that's a good balance. Right then, now then, it is time for the big textures. Now, what I do want to do actually, now that I think about it, I would like to grab, oh, I got a wrong big texture, didn't I? Fuck. Import scales. I imported skin by accident. I wanted scales. So I think at least for the row of scales that go down, or at least for the scales that match around the center spines, for that one, I want to go with this texture here. And I think I'm actually going to grab this material for it. Wait, before I do that. Ooh, that's really quite blurry still, isn't it? I might have to go like a high resolution then. Oh, that's a high resolution. But that looks beautifully detailed though. Alright then. I wonder, can I actually do this? Kind of can. Oh, that makes my life a lot easier. Not ideally, actually. Nah, well, we won't do that. So I'm just experimenting with the settings right now, see what I can get away with. Okay, so. The cutest animal. Ooh. The cutest animal. That's a tough one. The otter, chinchilla. This might sound really basic, but I actually think kittens. I think though that's more of a... I think it's because of kittens, I don't know, like maybe it's just me here, but I can just appreciate their behaviour a bit more than certain other animals. It's not because, you know, it's not necessarily because like, oh, you know, cats, you know, cats, that's cats. I think it's like because, you know, puppies and kittens, you can really recognise their behaviour as like a cognitive thing. I find kittens extremely cute. Baby crocos, true. Crocodiles are literally sound effect creatures. Jaboa? Yeah, true. Jaboas are quite cute. Likely I'm obviously Australian, but not a full-blown true blue fair dinkum Aussie, but wait, what the hell? Okay, normally I understand most, you know, like British and Australianisms. I have no idea what you said that time. Good. Alright then. Well, fuck. I feel outclassed. But otters are so curious and act cute accidentally, like when they eat something. True, actually, yeah. Can you imagine a crocodile, what a crocodile reeing would sound like? God, that sounds terrifying. Oh yeah, can you imagine that? Actually, yeah, if a crocodile reed. That legitimately sound terrifying, I think. Ooh, whoops. Sorry for not talking, by the way. Focusing. It'd make sure it's so nice and neat and pretty. Fortunately, I've got an absolutely incredible alpha for this. Imagine doing this manually. Oh, that took a long time. And that's all the way to the tip of the tail. There we go. So how does that look from a distance? That should just be like a nice texture just to break up around the spines. Yeah, I think that looks good, to be honest. It's not the texture I'm using for the entire creature, but I just think like around the areas where features are popping out, I think it'll just look a lot more appealing like that. Maybe the same here as well. Oh, whoops. Oh, God. Kind of like that, and again on the other end. I mean, Queen, when you think about it, the name Dick back in medieval times is legitimately the equivalent of literally any name you could think about now. It was just a name back then. So I don't see, like, if I'm going to be entirely honest, I don't really see what's confusing about it. Imagine Bob right now, okay? Bob is such a super duper common name nowadays, but imagine if in 100 years' time, imagine if Bob meant cunt, right? Like, it would be a horrible name in 100 years' time. So you know, such to be any Bob who exists then. But right now for us, it's just a completely standard name, or Steve, or Tom, any of these names. That's the way I see it when it comes to like when you compare words nowadays to words back then. Is that it was just so utterly boringly normal back then. Just like the N-word. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. And for that matter, a lot of other slang as well, like cracker, for example. Now, a lot of people still think of cracker as in a little biscuit, as you should, but that's also another word that has, in nowadays, some very negative connotations. Hell, even gay. I think we've all heard what gay used to mean, right? Everyone knows what gay used to mean. Fortunately, it's not a bad word now, although some people take it as. But it's another one of those words where a while ago it used to be, again, just the most innocent word in the world. Yeah, exactly. Cock used to mean rooster. One thing I have to wonder is the person who named bird tits, was the word tits different than tubes? I actually don't know about that one. That's something I do wonder myself. If it was like considered a different word at the time or not. Because if it was considered a different word, then that'd make a lot of sense. If it wasn't, then that one guy is an absolute sadist. Oh, I mean, of course, I learned the body part first myself, but I can still understand how words change over time. To be fair, I mean, compare it to any slur you know of nowadays, and like, how do I phrase this? Think about these words in the context of any word you know nowadays that's become a slur. There's a lot of words today, like, especially in 2020, there's so many words now, so many perfectly normal and okay words have become slurs over the course of time. And we've seen it ourselves, we've seen how the English language has evolved. And I guess it's literally the same process, isn't it? Karen? Yeah, exactly. That's a fantastic example, Karen. That's a beautiful example. So that is a name that's been completely ruined nowadays, I think. I think it's safe to say that the majority of people just do not like the word Karen. Or the name, sorry. It's got such a harsh stereotype. Now imagine that stereotype, or at least the word in the stereotype, imagine that Karen's evolving to one day be like a really harsh equivalent of something like bitch. Right? Chad is another one, yeah, exactly. Chad is another very negative name nowadays. And when you compare it like that, how, you know, only 10 years ago, Chad and Karen were perfectly normal names, and now they're considered very, what's the word? Stereotypical names. Now it makes sense to why the name Dick has also evolved over time. Yeah, sus is now a word. I think sus has only existed for like a week. That one did not take long to evolve, did it? Sus. Apparently, tit has several disputed origins. Middle English tit, which is also apparently meant. Oh, I mean, okay, yeah, we know that one, sorry. I think everyone and their mum knows that one. I meant more in regards to if it had like a word or meaning different to that back in the day. Let's see then. Could I use that texture? Not really. Derp is a good word. I like how light of a word derp is. I feel like nowadays there's a lot of words that just are foul, to be entirely honest. But derp is one of those ones that is just, it's a very low tier word, if that makes sense. Like, no one gets angry about being called a derp, right? It's not the slightest bit offensive. Yeah, innocent. Yeah, exactly. Kind of wholesome. It can be wholesome. Light-hearted. Yeah, I completely agree with that. Slurs can de-evolve as well. Gypsy was well on its way to meaning something positive before the internet decided to remind everyone what it used to mean. Oh yeah, true. Ah, right, sorry, okay, that makes sense actually. Sorry. That makes a lot more sense. No worries, Myrtle, I get that. And thank you. Yeah, if you just want to sit back and lurk, you're more than welcome to. I'll be entirely honest, I don't really feel that great either today, but I know that, you know, just generally streaming and like as soon as, you know, the rhythm gets going and we all just sit back and just chill like we are now, I tend to feel better myself. And I hope you do too. Give me a sec, just trying to get the right balance I want. Now, fortunately, these scales are going to be quite light. Like I imagine it when this is entirely coloured in. So right now, the scales right now look very pronounced, right? Because of the material I'm using. The material I'm using right now is matte cap grey. And sometimes I use a clay one as well, the red clay one. Those materials are very good at defining shadows, that way you know what you're sculpting. Because of course, working on a 3D model, you want the shadows to see what you're doing. But since I start texturing this in, I normally end up using a different material entirely, something like a Skin Shade 4, I think, and that does a great job of cleaning up the shadows, making them a lot more subtle. That's how I get my bright, vivid colours. So right now, while this because Shriek is meant to have like very light scales at the end, and that's what's going to happen when I change materials. Well, I'm having a bit of a hard time here. Hold on, let me just move on back to the front over here. Speaking of chilling, I'm waking up and that's why you're not talking much. That's entirely fair. Mine wolf. In all honesty, I woke up and immediately started streaming. But to be fair, though, I woke up late, and therefore I started streaming late. So I thought to myself, I really can't leave it any longer. I need to start streaming. But that's like become a bit of a habit lately, hasn't it? So I guess it's not really any different from the last couple of streams, is it? About the same size. It's a little bit big, but then again, it was a more stretched out portion of the neck, so I guess if it's bigger, that actually makes sense. Man, I really gotta play Among Us at some point. I keep on meaning to. No, me, I'll start playing it as soon as it falls out of fashion. You never played the game? I've only watched a few people play it, but the few people who I have watched play it, it was really, really funny. It's Cluedo, if anyone remembers Cluedo, the board game, which involves yelling at each other, like good positive yelling, trying to figure out who's the bad guy. Good old, yeah, good old British yelling and banter. Well, you know what's great, you know what's great, excuse me, is that the people I'm the most likely to play it with, let me rephrase that. So, with Among Us, right? So I'll just reread that. There you go. Whenever I do begin to play it, probably the people I'm most likely to play it the most with would have to be like Loki, Draki, and Annie. Now, you think, right, accents. I forgot where Loki was from. Sorry. Obviously America. You got a Texan, and you got a kind of Canadian, but not really. And of course, me, the Brits. So you'd have like just all sorts of different accents just yelling at each other. Oh no! Sorry, Loki, I can't remember the name of your accent. I'm bad at just where people live in general. Just American, alright? We'll call it American. All over the fucking place, the accent's a mess. Oh, that might be... Maybe that's why I forgot. Now, to be fair, I actually can't remember accents anyway. Like, I keep on forgetting where Draki's from. Obviously, I'm not going to say it on stream. But like, I keep forgetting where Draki is from, so I just call her Canadian. I mean, it's close enough, I know that much. Oh, the stream PC just flickered. Okay, so that's still an issue, good to know. South Dakota, Iowa, Kansas, Tennessee, Germany, Italy. Jesus Christ. God damn, Loki. All over the place. I think it'd be fun to play with everyone in the D&D group, but I bet Doom would completely wipe the floor of us. I could see that actually. You know who I would love to see? Oh no, you know who I'd like both love and hate to see play Among Us? Kev. Because Kev is, yeah, exactly, like Kev is really good at that kind of stuff. He's very good. Like, the guy's got a fucking degree in law, right? I'm sure he knows something about, you know, like figuring people out. But I don't think he'd ever play either. Well, actually, I think if I started playing it, he'd listen to me play, and then maybe he'd be a bit tempted. In fact, actually, no, right. You know what would be the most 100%? Hello? Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me now? Oh, you can? Wow, okay. My Streamlabs is completely frozen. But if I open the stream, and if I just shake that a little bit, wait, no, that's not doing anything. Hold on, give me a sec. I'll just shake the screen a little bit. It's working? Okay, well. I guess it works. The screen is... Oh no, wait, no, now it's showing... Okay, what the hell? The other computer's drunk. Okay, as long as it's working. I guess that's the important part, isn't it? Hey, we didn't crash for once. Oh, watch me regret saying that. Isn't typing F when something bad happens from a game the prompt to pay respect at a funeral? Wait, hold on. Probably, Queen, probably. Okay, yeah, right, well, as long as it's working, let's carry on. It's just my other PC is just drunk right now. The screen is moving, the audio isn't, nothing on the other it's moving. It's like, alright then, sure. What are we talking about? Among Us, right? Yeah, that's right. So I was saying that the absolute most likely scenario I could see if Oz ever played a game would be Kev just yelling through a microphone to eject me, like regardless if I was the imposter or not. And also, Loki, I completely agree. I could definitely see Kev and Will just going at it. Men, eh? How long will you keep streaming? Probably for another 2 hours, assuming nothing goes wrong. Yeah, another 2 hours, I'd say. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's what the whole F thing was from, wasn't it? It was from Call of Duty. I remember that now. Wasn't it like if you press F, it would like salute or something during a funeral, which is, as I said, a very odd choice for a quick time event. Yeah, that is kind of odd, really, isn't it? I go, oh shit! Gotta salute! Quick, salute, right now! F! Then again, it is Call of Duty. What about B to blow? Wait, B to blow? Well then. Reminds me of the X to Sean from Hero. Oh, Markiplier. Oh, sorry. Okay, all right, thank you. Out of context, that confused. Like, mate, I had the wrong impression. Dude, I really should probably just start watching Markiplier. I can't tell you how many times I've been caught out not knowing memes by Markiplier. Yeah, I can imagine him regretting that sentence for sure. Yeah, I think the only videos, now that I think about it, the only videos I've ever watched from Markiplier have been either his like serious ones to do on YouTube, like where he like announces shit, or otherwise, his, I don't know what you'd call it. You know, he did that like a big video series where the heist. I think that's what it's called actually. Something like that. I'm sure you guys know what I'm referring to. Or the big heist video series where you like choose different options or take to the next video. I think that's the only thing of him that I've ever watched. And I was quite impressive the way he did that. I've seen a concept done before by quite a few different YouTubers, but the way like he pulled it off was very good. Oh, Raft. Ooh, I could see that actually. Has anyone seen him play Spore with Wade and Tyler? I don't think I have actually. I really should. Yeah, I think one day I should just go look that up. In fact, now that you mention it, I don't think I've seen a lot of big YouTubers play Spore. Like PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye, Markiplier. I think the only YouTubers I've actually actively watched play Spore is probably Every Night Riot. I think that's about it. Aside from, like, you know, the occasional random video that gets viral. Probably one of the few old YouTubers that's drama free. Man, congrats to him. Holy crap. Usually winds up being something along the lines of, yeah, exactly, true. I get it, you know, I get making Dixon's was fun, but it's very much a been there, done that kind of thing. I think everyone's done that. I've done it. You know, I'm not gonna pretend otherwise. I've definitely made Dixon's War. I just never made a video about it. I think I was like, what, 15? Oh no, it reminds me of this one. Do I say this on stream actually? I probably shouldn't say it on stream. It just reminded me of something that someone else had done, but the person's also in the community, so I can't really talk about it without a risk of them going crazy. Yeah. Let's just say one other person. I'm not sure if they're even in the community anymore, but just in case, you know. There was one person who went like a bit, let's just say they went a bit next level. The whole dick making thing is Spore, and it was freaky. Very freaky. We can't make it look like penis. Wait, not so distant future. I can't help but notice that's awfully yeah, true, Mega. The recent drama he was involved in was with YouTube, where he and Moist, Moist Critical, got videos taken down because of a staged car race video. Oh god. Yeah, Loki, I think you remember. I've definitely told a story before. Like, I've told that story a couple of times, but I don't think I can say it on stream. Again, bit of a risk, but fucking mental. Oh, let me just. Yeah, I think you might know too, Matter. Like I mentioned on Discord, like I think I've said it on Discord voice chat. Right, let's just see then how that'll look in my desired material. So right now I'm a Madcap Grey. If I go to like Skin Shade 4, yeah, as you can see, in the material that I'm after, you can barely see the scaling at all. It's really subtle, which is just the kind of thing I'm after, so that when that gets like all the colours and patterns in, that should look really smooth. If I try this material as well, ooh, that's nice. I like that. Oh mate, this is gonna look amazing when it's rendered. When it's all rendered and textured and done, this is gonna look awesome. I don't know how did that drama, but Markiplier hasn't been in drama when it turned out that he was a disgusting. Wait, it turned out he was a disgusting monster, or a monster. Wait, what? That's a good term. I'm so grateful that I've not been in any drama myself. Now, obviously, I vehemently avoid drama, right? I don't want any part of it. But I'm just happy that so far I've been successful and I've not been involved in anything. It's one of my biggest, like legit, one of my biggest fears when it comes to content creation in general. My biggest fear is people believing in a lie about me. Because nowadays, people lie about anything. They'll just lie just to take people down. Honestly, it's scary, man. I'm just glad that I've yet to be in a drama. I did have people try to put me in drama once. Thankfully, it had a happy ending. But that really scared me. Not a drama. Oh wait, hold on. Huge bumps girls are cool, but there's something. Oh yeah, true. Has I completely agree with that. In the dramas we've had mostly been self-contained and resolved. True. Oh yeah, like I don't mean like Discord drama, although I do agree with that. And yeah, also true that Loki as well, thankfully. But Discord drama aside, like in terms of like big, scary like cancel culture drama, I've never had anyone try to cancel me. I can't really think why either. I mean, let's face it, as far as things go, I'm pretty boring. But I have had people try to get me like involved in another person's drama. I've said this story before, but do you guys remember? It was a couple of years ago actually. It was like in the earlier days of my Discord server. You guys know the YouTuber Every Night Right, right? He's a very, very big art YouTuber who sometimes do sports stuff. And he was, at one point, he started making videos of other people's creations. Completely fine, yeah, that's like so chilled out. The entire point of sport, after all, is to share your creations online and explore others too. So it's literally nothing wrong that I was doing, was just by showing off the videos. But oh my goodness, so guys, he didn't give credit. He didn't give credit to other people's creations. How dare he? Sarcasm. And I had, because people were considering me at the time as, you know, the face of sport, I had a lot of people get very angry and expect me to go after him. Like, they were really going ham, expecting me to go deal with it. Like, go talk to him, like, tell him, no, that's not how you do it. Like, no, Becca, tell him, right, no, you can't do it this way. You have to give credit, you have to give credit. And I remember just saying, no, I don't want to. I kept telling people I don't want to get involved. You know, he's not doing anything wrong in the first place. Just, if you have a problem, do it. If you have a problem, deal with it yourselves. Don't expect me to do it for you. Just because I'm the quote-unquote face of sport doesn't mean I want to get in drama for it. So, someone had a go at him and dropped my name in the process. So now I was involved and I was terrified, like, oh fuck, no, because one of the scariest things right as a YouTuber is having a bigger YouTuber get angry at you, because all it takes is like one big community to completely destroy you. Not to mention I don't like confrontation anyway. Thankfully, he ended up being really chill in the end. He was a really chill bloke. We just talked it out, I explained what was going on, had a laugh. I actually spoke a bit after that. It was really cool. He's every now and then pokes me nowadays too. If he ever needs a hand for sport, he will ask me first. And it's great actually. But at the time, that was terrifying. And the people who were trying to get me involved have since been banned from the server for like different reasons. They're just absolute dicks. It's alright to foot backwards. It looks like the thumb claw's on the opposite side. Yeah, Queen, that's because that's the way it is in Tommy's drawings. Hold on. Queen, let me show you. I did that intentionally. So there's the 2 feet there. And if I go into Tommy's drawing, there it is there. Also here, the back claw is like really outwards. Let's see. Never noticed. Isn't it great when even when you try desperately to avoid drama, you still get pulled right in? Yep. And yeah, true, Loki, I have to agree with that. I actually quite like that the toes reversed, because it does feel a bit more alien. I thought it was a really cool choice, personally. Someone who got banned from D2 server in the past for some high-profile dictionary popped up on SMZ. Oh, yeah. Yes, I heard about that, actually. We had a bit of a discussion about that. In fact, let me see. There's a lot more has been said about it. Alright, cool, yeah, just seeing the server now. Jenna, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you later, my dude. And yeah, sorry, as I was gonna say, I really hope that that person doesn't come back to do trouble. Thankfully, that person in question is a very different person to the one I was mentioning earlier. But still, I'm a complete arsehole. So you want to get all these scales here to be nice and more delicate looking. This is an alpha I need to use significantly more. Oh, hello, Kev. Hey, 40 months. God damn. Hey, Kev. Hey, Kevin. We were talking about Among Us earlier. Can you imagine if you played it? Can you imagine just how much you would carry the game if you played Among Us? We were talking about it earlier. We all just agreed. Yep, you would own everyone in that game. Oh, whoops, I misclicked. Shit. Is Heal still pressuring the server with ults these days? Yeah, Loki, both people actually. No, Kev, it was not, and I may have crashed ZBrush. Whoops. Yes, no, it was not, Kev, it was not. Let's just redo all the way back to the end there. But yeah, Loki, we've actually had 2 infamous ults appear recently. One to me in PMs, and the other in the other small server that I just mentioned, in the modding server. Oh god. Yeah, I accidentally did like a huge undo. There we go. Oh god, what happened? There we go. Okay, I like just really gave ZBrush an aneurysm there. True, Loki. Thank you. Saved. By the way, Kev, if you want a coffee at some point, feel free to tell me. And I will go do a round, because I'm getting quite thirsty as well. Let's see. Let's do it all the way around back there too. All of that, all of that. Yeah? Do you fancy a coffee now? I'm gonna guess like Kev would not only be able to catch people alive, but be able to lie very convincingly. Oh yes, Kev is a extremely good liar. To the point that I have thoughts on it myself. Kev's an extremely good liar. So in a game like Among Us, yeah, I think Kev would actually dominate. I'd love to see Kev, Will, and Doom all in a session together. Oh, true, Kev. No, yeah, exactly. No, yeah, true. Thankfully, you have extremely good values. I mean, of course. I mean, otherwise, wouldn't be together, would we? I had the last bits of Pepsi from last night's dinner. Ugh. Hope you've at least refrigerated it, Myrtle. I tell the truth so often when I lie, it's super subtle. That's an interesting trait. I mean, I guess it's kind of a double-edged sword, isn't it, Murphy? Like, when you're a very honest person, it does make the few lies that you tell quite convincing, doesn't it? And it's one of those things that it's very scary to think about. What was it? I remember. You know what? This is going to be ridiculous. Bear with me here. So recently, right, I was binge watching Pirates of the Caribbean. I know, and at one point in the movies, Captain Jack Sparrow said something along the lines of, when it comes to a liar or a traitor, you can always suspect that it's lying. You always know that it's up to no good. But when it comes to an honest person, those are the ones you have to watch out for, because you never know when that honesty is going to stop. And that is honestly a scary, quite a scary thing when you think about it. Because when do you know that an honest person has stopped? I mean, I personally myself don't like lying. I do little white lies here and there, of course.